Alright, here we are back again in KSP RP-1. Let me quickly check something. If I change this setting, what happens in the stream? Oh my god, that doesn't look good. Let's switch it back. Thank you. And here we go. Okay. So we are gonna go into my RP-1 save game. Germanic Guy. Ja, servus. Na, wie geht's? Guten Tag gehabt bisher? Wir machen heute was Interessantes. Wir gehen in den Orbit. Und zwar mit einer unbemannten Testmission für die bemannte Mission. But let's switch back to English. So we're still loading, apparently. Takes a long time. Why? Interesting. But yeah, we are doing the uncrewed test or preparation mission for the first crewed orbit. And I already did one simulation run, and I have to say, unfortunately, this led to the suffocation of one of the pilots. So we will have to tweak the rocket a bit. First, now, let me show you what we have done. Last time we completed the Inner Planet Probes program. That was first doing a flyby on Mars and Venus and then doing an orbit on Mars and Venus. That was nice. So now we activated the next program, and that is Crewed Orbit. We already have done in the past the reach orbital speed and return safely with the X-15, right? So next on the plate is complete contract orbital test flight uncrewed. And after that, complete contract first orbital flight crewed. And can we enable crew sites at the same time? I'm not sure. We'll see. But also we need to upgrade the astronaut complex then. So let's see. We have this contract here, and also these sub-contracts here. Also interesting, those will be unlocked automatically. So, send an uncrewed test flight of a crewed vessel, but without crew in it, on an orbital flight. And in caps it says, with no crew in it. Yeah, okay, I got it. So we need to go above 150 kilometers for an hour 27, which would be one orbit, if I got that correctly. The vessel cannot contain any parts that are not rated for re-entry. And the cockpit needs to be pressurized, space capable. And it needs to have place for at least one crew member. So this is going to be a Mercury style rocket. Sorry. And I've already prepared it, as you might have imagined. So let's get over the details of the rocket. Let's open my unkerbal orbit test Mark II. And this is it. Can we zoom out a bit? No. Okay. So let's start at the top this time. So at the very top we have the Mercury launch escape system. So RP-1 offers like the Mercury parts to rebuild an actual Mercury. So we have the launch escape system. Below that, very interesting, we have the MDCAM nose unit. That contains a drag chute, for example. And even more interesting, remove that. You can see here the Mercury landing and control module, which provides, for example, RCS. But what I had so much, it took me so long to find that, and that is this parachute thingy here. Can I even remove this now? Without... I can't. But as you can see... where is it? This one. This part here. Only this was missing. And you need to insert the parachute from the top. Crazy. Took me minutes to find that. Yeah, anyway, let's put that on top. Again, so below that we have the actual Mercury capsule with place for 1 crew member. Let's quickly remove the Atlas adapter. We're not really using an Atlas rocket, but it's something similar, I would say. Because under that we have the heat shield, obviously, Mercury class heat shield. And we have the Mercury retro pack with 3 Mercury retro engines. This is going to do the retrograde burn to deorbit us. And then we detached. So then we have the adapter. And below is a pretty straightforward, let's say, 2-stage rocket to get us into orbit. This 1 stage is powered by a Juno engine and provides how much? 3,700 delta V. And the next stage, or the first stage, with some radially attached tanks, consists of 1, 2, 3 LR87 LH2 engines. They provide 6,100 delta V, and in combination it is almost 10,000, which is enough to get this thing into orbit nicely. With some spare room, because I think later we need to add some crew survivability thingies. We'll see, we'll see. So that's the rocket. Should we give it a go? First, we need to tool it. Tool all. Thank you. Then we need to have a launch complex that is capable of launching it. Human rated. Do we have any human rated launch complex? I don't think so. Design checklist. Okay. I think we have to build a new one. Because none of them are human rated, right? No. None of them are. Okay, so we build a new one. Launch Complex 9. Maximum tonnage. 119 tons. Length limits should be fine. Human rated, yes. Yeah, sounds good. Built. So, first thing. Oh, we didn't change anything, so. We tooled. But tooling is not safe with the rocket, I guess. So, we should be good. So, we need to build the launch complex first. And then on the launch complex, I guess we can build it. Or can we build it already? No, we cannot. We first need to build the launch complex. And do the science, by the way. Launch complex is going to be built. Science. I'm not sure what's happening. Let's check that first. Research. Takes infinite amount. Why? We have researchers 0. Why do we huh? What? Why do we not have any researchers anymore? Crazy, no? Let's hire 100 researchers. Let's hire 200. 300. Okay. Interesting. And the engineers. Where are they? Launch complex 9. We need to unassign them first from other stuff. Okay. That looks good. What does it say now? Better. Why is some of it... catching up with competition. Okay. Hello, Space Junkie! One of your favorite streamers. Yeah, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? How is your day so far? So, we will time warp for... I don't know... almost a year, but that's fine. First we go to... Can we not move the launch complex up in priority somehow? It's taking longer anyway. But why does it take so long? I don't get how can I somehow make it quicker? I don't think so. Okay. Then just let's warp. Good, thank you. I'll switch to YouTube. Yeah, go ahead. Whichever platform suits you best. Alright. Crew survivability is done. Next, early flight control. Let's go. Okay, basic capsules. That is the Mercury stuff. Hey, welcome back, Space Junkie. Since you just joined, we are doing the crewed orbit test flight that is going to be uncrewed. But has to have everything, almost everything, that the crewed orbit flight has to have later. That's gonna be interesting. Let's complete the launch complex. There we go. And now we should be able to put our rocket into integration. I hope. There it is. I don't know when you joined. Have you seen the description of the rocket? It's essentially a standard 2-stage lifter for a Mercury capsule with all the Mercury stuff on top. Looks really cool, I guess. So, Launch Complex 9 it was. This one. Look how cute. Oh, small. But that should now all be green, right? Yes, all green. So we say integrate. Unlock 12 parts. All the Mercury stuff. And again, integrate. Not enough funds. What are you talking about? Have I integrated it once already? Are we running into funding issues by now? Oh. Yeah. So we put it in once already. So we are all good. We are all good. Takes 92 days. But only because we haven't put enough. No, we have. All the stuff that we have is in there. We have a lot of unassigned stuff. Can save some money. Good. We can also save some money by firing researchers, because we are not researching anything. Okay. Now we should be saving some money at least. That means... where do we see that? Here, I guess. In a month, we make 14,000. Okay. Good. So now it should... No, it's not quicker because we are already at the limit. I've seen some of your recent videos with that rocket. With that rocket? No. This is the first time you are seeing that exact rocket. I have never showed that on stream or on video. This is a new one. What you have seen is my Mars and Venus orbiter rocket. But that was a different one. So let's warp 90 days to completion of the rocket. There we go. And now we can roll it out in 9 days. This nice little launch pad. Really tiny one. Anyway. Oh, what we have. New leaders unlocked. Okay. Interesting. Let's check those out later. We roll the Unkerbals Orbit Test Mark II. Wait, what have I done? Why is there a countdown? I time warped. No, did I? I did something. I think I time warped. Yes. Let's do a proper save. 3 Unkerbals Orbit. Good. I mean, it's daylight. That's nice. It's partly some clouded on the horizon. Some clouds on the horizon. That's fine. Let's go. No, now I'm rolling it out. I don't know what I did. And of course now it's nighttime. Sure. Let's time warp to daytime. And we're still getting science from our Mars orbiter. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, here we are. It's 12:46 midday and we can launch. No active training. There is no astronaut in it. I don't need one. I hope. At least in the simulation it worked. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, but of course we need to capture some nice footage for the video first. So, here we are. Nice, super tiny launch complex. So, let's bring in the camera tools window. Like that. Go to pathing. The path is still loaded. Let's do that one first. Just for a YouTube intro. Not going through any clouds this time. Only some on the horizon. And the Mercury capsule on top. That looks cool. Oh, no. It's enough. Thanks. Then we are going to do some nice, I would say, takes for launching this. For example, one, it would be cool to have the flag on the other side, but that is not how it is. So we do it like let me see. Stationary camera, please. No target. And let's the camera a bit like that. And we can go down. Oh, that was too much. The camera movement is movement speed. Let's lower this a bit. Yeah, better. Let's do it like that. Isn't that good? Be right back. 5 minutes for coffee. Yeah. Enjoy your coffee. So we do a launch like this. We also do a named save that is uncurbed launch. Okay. So ignition in 3, 2, 1, go. That's one take. I want to take one this time from behind this Kerbal Space Center and one from some like lake, water body in the distance. So let's see how that goes. I want to do one back here. For that we go here to okay. Let's maybe with the sun or without the sun? Good question. This kind of looks cool. I want to see more of the Space Center. I think this really looks nice. So, engage autopilot and launch in 3, 2, 1, go. That really looks nice. Just a silhouette of the rocket. Really cool. I like that. Just the silhouette of the rocket looked really super cool. Can we... Oh no, that doesn't work as nicely. But now let's do one from far away. With, I don't know, the camera hovering over some nice river or something. Lake, whatever we find. Let's see what is around us. There would be the next lake. Which one is closer? This one. Ah, but which one looks towards the sun? This one. Maybe this one looks cooler. Maybe if we go over here. And then we go... Okay, now we can have the camera a bit faster. Speed 50. So kind of here at the beach somehow. I don't know. Something like that. Or maybe even like that, so that it's just on the side. And then we go... Something like that. Launch in 3, 2, 1, ignition. Oh, we don't even hear anything. But at least we should see something happening. Hopefully. I'm not seeing anything. Are we? We're not. We have not started yet. Let's try that again. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ah, now we hear something. And now we also see something. It's very tiny. It's only 2 pixels or something like that. Ah, maybe it was too far away. And the rocket is not big enough. With only 40 meters or something. That does not look so good. Let's try it a bit different. But it is the closest body of water that we can have, right? What are we gonna do about that? Let's zoom out a bit. We went here. Everything else is farther away. Yeah, well, in that case, we just don't get another angle. That's okay. But we get the actual launch now. So let's choose a nice angle. We could do one of these. Or we could do one of these where we nicely see the lit rocket when the daylight shines on it. Let's do that. And let's do it exactly like this. Okay. Autopilot enabled. Check the staging, as always, very important. We're not doing hot staging. Where is the hot staging setting? Where is it? No hot staging this time. Okay. Then we separate the next stage. Then we separate the... Which one is this? Ah, the launch escape system goes away, yep. And the landing and control module takes over. We do the orbit, then we do the deorbit burn, and then we enable the parachutes and drop everything else off. Okay, sounds good. We go to 200 kilometers. Should be fine, we have good reserves. And with that, we are go for launch. All checks green, and we launch in 3, 2, 1, ignition. Let's do some camera tools, stop, find, nothing, auto flyby, target self. Good. Welcome back. You just missed me taking some nice different camera angles footage for the video. So you didn't miss much. We are going to separate in 100 seconds. All engines are running nicely. That's always a difficult problem here. In the simulation, of course, you can disable it, but here, not so much. Engines can fail. Ah, there was the sonic boom. I still haven't found the mod, or I haven't configured it correctly to do the vapor cone stuff. I have one installed, but I never see the vapor cones. Not sure what's going on there. How long? 40 seconds. place the Mercury on top here. And we will, I guess, see. No, we don't. The launch escape system will not go away. But soon there should be the separation. Let's see if we can get a nice camera angle. Yeah, that looks good. There we are. Let's go. All the way to orbit. Welcome everyone who is watching. How is your day so far? We are doing the uncrewed preparation mission or test flight for the first crewed orbit mission. So basically this is a Mercury replica, and we will do one orbit and then deorbit and land. Yeah, we should be approaching our final orbit. Camera shake will show us that we did it. What is the goal to test the rocket? Let me explain that. After I said what I just wanted to say, and that is, you see that now we're burning towards Earth again, and now we are in orbit. Nice. And that is, I don't know why, but MacJab somehow does these strange orbits in RP-1, where it goes first with an apoapsis above what you want to have, and then it burns down a bit. I don't know. But here we are in orbit. Good. So, what is the goal? The goal is to test basically my Mercury capsule here. And the whole, yeah, of course, lifting rocket and everything. Can we make an orbit? So, as you might see now, camera tools, we don't need you. There is the mission. And the mission is to go above 150 kilometers and now complete one orbit. 1 hour, 27 minutes is one orbit, right? So we have to prove that we can do that. And once we have proven that, and we can also prove that we can return home safely, next mission is going to be to put a Kerbal inside and do the first crewed orbit. Super cool. So, let's do a quick save and name it Unkerbal Low Earth Orbit. And then we do one orbit. But also we don't need this stage anymore. Second stage, we can get rid of this part and also of the launch escape system, because definitely we don't need that anymore. I see. I've been playing only Juno. Yeah, I didn't play Juno, but I edited a Juno video yesterday. It's going to come in 2 weeks, I guess. It's scheduled. It's been an Apollo 8 recreation mission to Brigo. Brigo or Brigo? I'm asking the same question in the video because I have no idea. Anyway, so as we said, we can get rid of The launch escape system. Let's point the camera so that we can see it somehow better. Right, so we can get rid of that everything in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. There it goes. Okay, and also we should see a bit of separation here if we do press R and why not? Ah, that one. Okay, yeah, I know. We will see that later. Or maybe during the time warp. Now, let's time warp to this 1 hour 23 mark. And I want to do the time warp in... in the nice UI camera mode. Like this. So that we have a nice camera thingy, but see, now we are seeing some separation here. By now. So I'm gonna click there and then enable the nice camera. Let's do it like that, maybe. To have the sun. Sunset here. And a sunrise there. Which one's gonna be better? I like this camera more. Like this. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, come on, those battery warnings are super annoying. Info drop daily, welcome. This is not Spaceflight Simulator. Nope, this is Kerbal Space Program. RP-1 to be mostly specific. Don't want electric warnings, thank you. Sunrise, yay. You wish they would add an oxygen feature for your crew, and that is exactly what is happening here. It's called Kerbalism, the mod, and we need to take care of that. But not in this mission, because this is the uncrewed test flight, right? But in the next one, we have to. Oh my god, Space Junkie! You actually did it. You are the first channel member. Oh my god. You will so much be mentioned in the video. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is insane. Ha, I'm really happy right now. You're the first. Absolutely the first. You will be in my heart for eternity. Coldexis. How did you make your HUD dark mode? This is also a mod. What is the mod called? Good question. I don't remember. But it's really nice, right? But just Google for it, you will find it. It's a mod. So, where are we? We are 20 seconds over already, and we are closing in 1 minute to completing our orbit. So, back there is still our stage. Yes, I have lately unlocked these YouTube perks thingies. So, if I configured everything correctly, you will now also be able to watch the videos that I have scheduled that are not live yet. You can check that out. For example, this Juno mission is one of them. Maybe go to the channel and see if you can find it. It should be scheduled for the end of this month, if I remember correctly. End or beginning of next month. A Juno video with the Apollo 8 thingy. Good, so we are how far away? We made it. Orbit, periapsis above 150 kilometer. Check. On the top right you can see it. Now all of this left is return home safely. Right. Which should not be a problem now. Question is just... do another quick save. No, that was the wrong button. This one. Uncoupled re-entry. Where do we want to land? That is the question. So this is our orbit. By the way, does anybody know how I can... why is it flickering? Stop it. How I can disable all the orbit lines from all the vessels that I'm not really interested in anyway. Because it's getting a bit crowded here after all the missions that we did already. Anyway, this is our orbit. We would be coming over the Kerbals Space Center. Close at least at some point. So we could do one more orbit. Then we could add a maneuver here. We have available -99. And with the trajectories mod, we could see... I don't know why it always does this. Kind of messes up our orbit calculation. Okay, let's move it a bit further down. Here it should now do a proper. Okay. So that will bring us down quite far there. It's gonna be a splashdown, an ocean landing. We could do, what is that, Africa? Yep, South Africa. I mean, that would be cool. You have to modify the file, I believe. I haven't played KSP in years. Or there might be an option. Maybe in the tracking station? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move our maneuver a bit farther out here. So that we land somewhere over here. I mean, we are not going over South Africa. What is that going to be? Johannesburg? Still South Africa, right? But we are more likely landing in somewhere in the Kruger National Park or something like that. I mean, this is KSP-1, right? Still. Anyway, we go... Which desert would that be? Is that the Kalahari Desert? I mean, I want to go on vacation there, so let's pay it a visit. Something like that. Burn in 9 minutes. Yeah, well, let's go. Let's do it. So we first have to point retrograde. Or we can also say go to node. Right? Yes. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. I never know what these islands are. But they look insanely beautiful, don't they? I really like that. Also, some interesting thing that the Mercury capsule has is, look at the top. Oh, no, not the flickering. Look at the top here when I hit the brakes. It has that thing. And that apparently was a thing that they did in case you entered not with the heat shield first, but the other way around. Then you could hit this thing, it would destabilize the rocket, and it would then hopefully flip around, and you would be facing heat shield first again. Alright? So, nice thing. Maku Manor, welcome. Yeah, it's a really nice gimmick. The description is saying, I'm not sure if it does anything at all, but it looks cool. So, well, how far are we out to our thing? 7 minutes. Okay. We have oriented ourselves to our node. Does that work? I think so, right? Yes, it's the node. Okay. And so we time warp there. Let's go like this. And once we are there, we hit space and should fire these ones. Good, time warping. There we are. 1 minute before. Okay, 1 minute is quite much. Let's time warp there. A bit faster. So we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! There is our stage. Okay. Good. And now we can also get rid of this thing. There we go. Heat shield first. Let's check. Now we can turn everything off here. Or maybe we leave it retrograde. And turn off RCS. I wanted to check where we are going to go down. Yeah. That should be the Kruger National Park, I guess. I was there once for safari vacation. That was super insane. If you ever get to do that, do it. Absolutely amazing. But also expensive. Most likely a once-in-a-lifetime thing to do. Trajectories, where are you? I don't need you anymore. Thanks. Good. Let's enjoy the journey and enjoy some re-entry heating. Oh, we can time warp a fair bit. Oh, are we going through some clouds then at the end? Not sure. Release the Kraken! TC. No, please don't. Shouldn't we be seeing Africa on the horizon soon? I guess we should. And is it that, or are those just clouds? Those were just clouds, okay. Still going, still going. Okay, apparently we now hit 140 kilometers. Yes, we did, because that is where the atmosphere starts, right? So we should see some atmospheric drag soon. Capsule should orient itself automatically with the heat shield first. And then, I guess, starting at 70 kilometers or something, we should really get nice re-entry effects. And I really would like to see... see, it's orienting already. We are at 4x time warp now, I guess. And we see Africa appearing. There we go. And really quite soon we should also see some nice re-entry heating effects. Welcome, this is Africa. There we are. So, where are my re-entry heating effects? Come on. What is this white area on Africa? I don't know. Re-entry heating, I'm waiting for you. Show yourself. Okay. Atmosphere seems to get denser now. We're still going down, and we see some plasma building up, if I don't misinterpret that. Let's see. Yes, we do. See? There it comes. There's some nice heat and plasma building up there. Of course, all credit go to the nice and awesome Firefly mod. Those effects, super cool. We are still going strong. Oh, some nice angles for the video are important, of course. And now the atmosphere becomes more and more dense. And this is going to look so cool. See? Absolutely amazing. Ah, some supersonic boom. Oh, what? That's new. That never happened before. What just exploded? What? Due to overheating. The capsule? No, the retro rocket? Why are... No. The capsule. How? Why? What's going on? I mean, good that we have a quick save, I guess. Unkerbal re-entry, right? That did not happen in any of my tests, I have to say. Interesting. I really did not expect that. Huh. Okay. Let's go over this one fairly quickly now. We want to go to Africa again. So we create a maneuver node with minus 99 delta V. Trajectories mod is supposed to show us where we go. And we move our node there. Right, I guess we were a bit over here, like in the middle. Now, let's do it again, I guess. What happened there? Point retrograde. Go to the maneuver node. There we go. Burn in now. And try that again. What happened? Trajectories, where are you? Okay, we're going a little bit earlier down this time, but that was super strange. Okay, fast forward. Maybe I should have left RCS enabled. Maybe the heat went a bit past the heat shield and exploded the capsule. Can you imagine that's what happened? Sorry. Let's go to the phase of plasma building up again. First we need to get close to it. Ah, we don't have any communication. Where is the next radar station? Show yourself. I want to cancel this node here. Okay, here we are again. We cannot cancel this until we have radar communication again. Anyway, let's enjoy some nice... I'm not exactly 100% sure. So let's see. We have retrograde, RCS is on. Okay. Why these lines appear here on the heat shield? Is that something that the Mercury shield is supposed to do? As I said, I'm not 100% sure. But this looks better now, maybe. Hopefully. We can also, like, look at this. But it has a lot of ablator left, so we should be good. Trying to get some nice shots for the video. Oh, maybe we can... where is camera thingy? Where are you when I need you? Damn it. Camera tools, stationary, flyby, target self. Whoosh. Okay. We are going still. We are still going, right? Yes, we are. We have a connection already. Okay. This seems to be working this time. It was really the retro grade RCS setting. This is a cool shot. And we are getting less and less plasma by now. Nice. We survived. We did it. We did it. Yeah, another sonic boom. And now we're going down in Africa. Not sure where exactly. I mean, close to Johannesburg. Let's see. These are all activated, so that should be good. Let's go down. Nice and slow. First, the drogue chute will be opening and will further slow us down. And after that, the main chute should open. And after that, it's lunchtime. So maybe I will, over the day, prepare the crewed mission with an actual Kerbal on the capsule, in the capsule. And then in the evening, we can do that one. And again, I don't know how I can thank you, Space Junkie, for becoming the first channel member, supporter. Did you check out if you can see those scheduled videos? If you can watch them already? Because that should be one of the perks that you get. And the coolest one by now. For now, I would say. Let's see, I want to see the chute opening. It should open soon, hopefully. That would be good if it would be working, right? And maybe parallax will also spawn some trees or something when we get low enough. That would also be nice. Ah, there it is. The drogue chute. Yeah, so when I unlocked the 500 or 1000, I'm not sure, subscriber, and there is the main chute as well. Nice. I unlocked things like Super Chat and Super Thanks and the channel membership. And that is super nice. I really didn't expect that. You are the first one. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we can time warp a bit through that. Because we are now really, really slow. We are only doing 30 meters a second. If I remember correctly, when the main chute opens, at 1000 meters, I guess, we will go down to 8 meters or something. And then the Mercury heat shield has a special thing that I haven't seen before in any, at least not the stock heat shields. Be prepared. There is a special thing. So, I don't know. Let's go. Time warp a bit. Until the parachute opens. When will that be? Not for much. We can go down further and further. I hope. If I remember correctly. Ah yeah, should soon open. We are 1000 meters over ground. And there it goes. Yay. And now we should be really, really slow. Like 8 meters or something. 8.5. And now while we go down, let me show you what I mean that the Mercury heat shield has something special. Which is really, really, really cool. I can now click here and deploy a landing bag. Have you seen that before? I have never seen that before. And look at what happens when I deploy that. Plop. You get a nice buffer bag for the touchdown. Insane. So, let's do the touchdown. Unfortunately, we are in an area where parallax does not add trees. I mean, we are in the desert, obviously, right? It adds some stones. I see some stones already. At least that. But only in the other direction, down here. They stop. There are some below us. Ah, there are some. Yeah, okay. Good. Let's enjoy the view. Touching down. Safely. Back on Earth. Isn't that nice? With the landing bag. It's insane. Oh, it's bushes, not stones. And the landing bag. Yes, it worked. Look at that. We did it. Well, in the next mission, we can now have the Kerbal step outside. But this mission, that was just the uncrewed test. But as you will see, now here we have a completed contract. Congratulations, the capsule has proven to work. Yeah, I mean, history has already shown us that it works, but in this universe, this is the first time that it had to prove that it worked. So, we should see here a nice green orbital test flight uncrewed. Checkmark. Very nice. So, with that, we can conclude the video. I will head out for lunch, and I will be streaming again this evening with the crewed mission. Stay tuned. That's gonna be interesting as well. So we need to take care of all the stuff that you see here listed down in the green bars. Most important, of course, is it not listed here? Wait. I mean, they produce waste and wastewater and they need water, right? But I'm missing oxygen here. I will have to check that. But yeah, they have to have oxygen for the entire orbit time. In my simulation, I wouldn't say that mid-orbit the Kerbal suffocated, but that's what happened. So yeah, I need to unlock, I guess, one more science node to get these things that can produce oxygen and whatnot. And we need to put those in. And most likely this will increase the weight of the capsule a fair bit. But we have a lot of buffer still on our lifter rocket. So that should be fine. We'll see. By the way, can do that. The Mercury capsule has some nice things that we can do in orbit for science. For example, it has a periscope. Look at that. It has a nice, to look outside. Is it the camera? I don't know. Super nice. Retract. Zoop. There we go. And yeah, lights, of course. I guess that's it. The habitat is enabled. Can we disable that? Interesting. What happens then? I don't know. O2 pressure controller, non-regenerative scrubber. Yeah, I will have to check how this all works. That's pretty interesting stuff, especially for our longer term missions to Mars and whatnot. there it gets even more important. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so thank you for watching. Enjoy lunch, enjoy your Saturday, and maybe see you in the evening. And thanks again, Space Junkie, for being the first channel member. I'm so honored and so thankful. Thank you very much. So, see you, and bye-bye.